Hello everyone, it's Attacker72 here, and for today, we have gotten ourselves some latest news to talk about the latest video from Masahiro Sakurai's YouTube channel. If you all didn't know, about a couple months back, Sakurai himself had decided to make a brand new YouTube channel on what it is to create games, and especially his experience on developing some of his games from the past, going from the Kirby series, and most notably, the Super Smash Bros. Series. So you can say this video is a mix of Nintendo and Smash Bros. News. In his latest video, he was talking about Super Smash Bros. 64, and there was really nothing he can say about it aside from what he did on developing the game itself, especially from what it is to trying to convince Nintendo and all. And the funny thing about this is that from the past, there were many videos talking about its unused data and also unused content that weren't added in the original Smash 64 game, going from the final smashes, the characters from Mewtwo, Bowser, King Dedede, and Mart as a playable fighters. But the most interesting part about it was the prototype, and it was known as Dragon King the Fighting Game. This was the only thing we've seen from the game since then, and there was really nothing else we've known about it. This was the prototype before Nintendo characters were even added, and it did give off the whole fighting game aesthetic, but like I said, this was like the only footage and screenshot we've gotten about it, and it was not mentioned until the latest video where Sakurai does talk about it in his latest video on Super Smash Bros. 64, and the footage I will show you may pretty much surprise you, so I'll be showing it in 3, 2, 1. So yeah, as you saw right there, this was a brand new footage. Those were brand new footage of the prototype, which, like I said, we've known nothing about it ever since it was shown off. This was the only screenshot we've known about it, and while this was a prototype, we didn't really know how the game acts, and from we saw, yeah, it definitely feels like it was supposed to, it definitely gives off a Smash Bros. Vibe. You basically knocked your opponents off the stage, it has mid-air attacks, it's smash attacks, it had everything before even adding Nintendo characters. That was something I really didn't expect Sakurai to really show, because it's been nearly over 20 years since this was even known, and even before the internet was even a huge deal when it came to modernization on, more stuff, more, data and footage and all. This was something that I find very interesting. Another thing I also find very intriguing was the idea of Smash Bros. 64 about Nintendo characters fighting each other. It turns out that, the higher-ups in Nintendo didn't really like the idea of having Nintendo characters duking it out, going from Mario getting sliced in half by Link or getting shoot at by Samus and all, or Fox. So, you know what, that really makes me kind of think, it makes me wonder what could have happened if Nintendo never approved of the idea, but thanks to Satoru Iwata, he at least saved the project and all. But, this kind of goes to show that even before nowadays, with Nintendo's own, decisions and how they act around, when it comes to making games, before then, in the 90s, they were still acting a little bit, restricted on how they want to represent their characters a bit more better. But you know what? I'm glad that Sakurai gave us some brand new footage on, the prototype before Smash 64 even became a thing, and I really am kind of glad that Nintendo never really disproved. I mean, yeah, they did disprove, but I'm glad they never, scrapped the project itself. But I want to know all your thoughts and opinions down below about this. What do y'all think of Masahiro Sakurai showing a brand new footage of the prototype, and what do y'all think of Nintendo basically rejecting the idea of Smash Bros? I want to know all your thoughts and opinions down below, and so with that, leave a like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell for more videos, follow my Twitter, and I'll see you guys next time. And remember this, once a legend, always a legend. Like a Hellcat.